Welcome back to the channel. Time for another part of our WWE2K26 showcase mode. We have completed the relive and rewrite part of the showcase, I think. Pretty sure we have. Now it is time, because this next match is Bret Hart versus Shawn Michaels. Looks like we're going to rewrite some history now, so let's jump right into it, shall we?
Now that's more like it. Standing triumphant at WrestleMania 41 thanks to you. Something I really like about this slingshot technology is I'm not restricted to only my matches. I have the power to jump into the boots of other superstars and change the course of their career too. And I can think of no better choice than the main event of 1997 Survivor Series. That's right, the infamous night that saw Bret Hart defend his championship against Shawn Michaels. They had so many epic battles, but after a particularly painful loss to Michaels at WrestleMania 12, Bret would take a sabbatical from WWE, eventually returning late in 1996. By the spring of 1997, things were much different than WWE. Bret and his family had reformed a bigger and better Hart Foundation, while Shawn and his friends created DX. Are you ready? The two groups despised each other, and after months of chaos, it all led to Survivor Series. And it was on that night that Shawn would steal the championship and send Bret Hart packing to WCW in an event known as the Montreal Screwjob. It's no secret that I'm a Bret Hart fan, and I consider him one of the greatest of all time. So let's hop into Bret's boots and take on Shawn Michaels in his prime, something I never got to do. The plan is simple. Avoid the sharpshooter, and we'll be okay. But if Shawn can apply the hold, we know exactly what is going to happen. Slingshot Tech, take us to the 1997 Survivor Series in Montreal.
The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Possibly the two biggest egos in all of wrestling history are about to collide here tonight.
From San Antonio, Texas, weighing in at 227 pounds, the WWE European Champion, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
I always get distracted by the scale of some of these arenas. Like, I can tell that this is a large stadium arena. You can see outside, and it's like a big NFL stadium, when it's meant to be like a small indoor hockey arena. I don't know why they do that. What does 2K just mess with the scale of the arenas? To me, it's distracting. Someone who pays close attention to detail when it comes to venue and stuff like that. I don't know if anyone else feels about it.
Well, Shawn Michaels certainly not endearing himself to the fans here in Canada.
Well, HBK is arrogant, but he is the greatest athlete in the history of world wrestling entertainment, bar none.
I'd like to see you tell Bret Hart that. You can feel the electricity.
His opponent from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 234 pounds, he is the WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
And what an ovation for the 21-year veteran who debuted at the age of 19 in 1976 in Calgary.
Shawn Michaels would not allow D-Generation X to accompany him to the ring tonight, and likewise, Bret Hart would not allow the Hart Foundation to accompany him either.
You know, this is not about the money. This might not even be about the title.
These two men truly believe in their hearts that they are the better man.
Come on, guys, let's not kid ourselves. This is all about power. You know it, and I know it.
The WWE Championship, one of the most highly contested titles in the world of professional wrestling. Will Bret Hart remain champion? Will Shawn Michaels carry the gold once again?
Hart.
There is so much electricity in the air here tonight in Montreal. This is always going to be a big match for both Shawn and Bret, but squaring off in Montreal only adds to the importance of tonight. This isn't just a huge match for both these men. This may be one of the biggest matches we've ever seen.
Take off. Whoa, look out. The 1-2 punch of high risk, high reward.
Oh, boss, stretch applied.
And Michaels, of course, has done nothing to endear himself to this Montreal crowd. In fact, Michaels and his D-Generation X posse have been nothing but juvenile to everyone they've encountered.
Well, delinquency is in the eye of the beholder, Michael Cole. You might not like that kids are getting detention mimicking DX, but you can't deny they've struck a nerve through every arena we visit.
And enters back into the ring. And this one could be moving to ringside.
All right, let's get some grab attacks going here.
Beautiful side Russian leg sweep. Hitman laying it into Shawn. Wants to always keep Shawn close, keep him grounded. That's pivotal for the champ tonight.
Uncorks it, uppercut.
And we all know how good these two men are in the ring. You can argue two of the best to ever do it. But tonight, I don't think either man cares about showing off technical skill. These two just want to fight.
When it's gotten to this level, when it has become so personal, there is nothing else to expect. All that is left is a down and dirty fight between two guys that hate each other's guts.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Get up,
Stumbling to his feet. He might just be rising.
So we need to damage his legs more, get Shawn Daz's corner with nice stairs, and move in the credit step is in place figure for a go. Signature?
Michaels looking for,
Just like that, Shawn evades.
And something Bret has to know is all the attributes Shawn possesses, Michaels might have more cardiovascular condition.
Crack your knuckles. We've got a Donnybrook here. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
Oh!
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Well, we got free reign against the legs, hopefully.
Just targeting the leg, testing the limits.
An effective attack to the leg can hurt everything from balance to mobility. It can drastically limit you inside the ring.
Just stretching out the arm. And if Bret Hart isolates the leg and feels the advantage in the legs, Wade, he won't go anywhere else.
You're right, because all that's in the back of his mind is the sharpshooter. It's that precise breakdown of his target that has made the Hitman who he is. A DDT drives that head into the ground.
Shawn Michaels is running into trouble.
Hitman proving he's done his homework on HBK right here. Knee lift to the body, nice. And his body has taken a lot of the punishment.
Set up in the corner now.
Ring post figure 4 by Bret Hart.
Bret's bent on destroying HBK with moves like that.
Figure 4. And he just decides to end the hold.
Wonder what he's thinking here.
Hitman never saw that coming. And to speak on the elephant in the room, yes, there's been a lot of speculation that if Bret Hart loses this match, this will be his last match in WWE.
Yeah, I tried to get a word from the Hitman earlier today about the rumors, but I was quickly escorted away by his Hart Foundation brethren.
It's a rumor cloud that hangs above the collective minds of this capacity crowd. Such an anxious feeling inside this arena.
Coming back from the outside now.
Hitman with an opening. Implanted by the DDT.
Excellent execution from Hitman.
HBK is struggling to meet the excellence of execution. Boom!
What are they doing here?
Hart pausing to soak up the adulation.
He's headed to the top now.
Wants to finish this.
Incoming! Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Here we go. Inverted DDT. Lights out. This has got to be demoralizing for Michaels.
Michaels looking racked with pain. The Hitman.
And Brett off the top rope and the referee knocked down, guys.
Well, took down Shawn Michaels, but accidentally took down the ref in the process. And at this point, all bets are off.
Michaels to the eyes of the Hitman. Shawn taking advantage of the referee's state at the moment. But what is HBK thinking now? Oh,
and now looking for a sharpshooter. Bret Hart's own move. Shawn Michaels trying to turn him on his belly.
And the referee dropped once again as Bret kicked Michaels away.
And another ref's in.
What is going on here?
I guess we're not going to get a screw job tonight, Wade.
What a counter. Hart might be able to start mounting something here.
He is absolutely back in this fight.
Just a surgical approach we're seeing from Hart.
Michaels needs to be resourceful in this scene. Double leg takedown. Oh, we've seen this time and again from the Hitman, the sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter's locked in. Hart is cranked.
Bret retains the title.
Here is your winner and still WWE Champion, Bret Hitman Hart!
You can feel the uncertainty in the air already.
Yeah, who knows what Bret is going to do now?
A lot of questions still unanswered here.
Feels good to execute some long overdue showcase justice. Now, I'd like to switch gears, indulge myself a little, and use this technology to go up against 3 WWE legends that I've dreamed of competing against in a WWE ring. First up is a trip to the land of the extreme, ECW. When I first made it to WWE, I started on their ECW brand, but I always wondered how I do in the original ECW. Who would I face, you ask? Who is CM Punk's dream ECW opponent? Well, you know me, I aim high. And if I went to ECW and didn't call out the king of the deathmatch, the hardcore icon, if I didn't call out Cactus Jack to show me what extreme truly means, then what am I even doing here? The most violent of Mick Foley's alter egos, Cactus Jack tormented foes in the United States, Puerto Rico, Japan, basically anywhere that had glass, barbed wire, and fire was a place he wanted to compete. But I'd want my match to be at Hardcore Heaven 1994, a show made famous when the fans threw so many chairs into the ring it covered both Cactus and Terry Funk as well.
Please do not throw chairs into the ring! Stop the chairs!
Cactus Jack was a master of the Falls Count Anywhere match. It allowed him to be at his very best, and that is exactly what I want here. Whether you take me into battle or side with Cactus, you need to know that you're going to be in for a fight. But proving yourself against CM Punk is just as valuable as proving yourself as CM Punk, so you win either way. And I get to live out my dream no matter what.
is here, and he is ready to return to the extreme.
Falls count anywhere in the ECW arena against Cactus Jack. I have a feeling that extreme will only be scratching the surface during this match.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
Taking nothing away from Punk, an ECW World Champion in his own right. Is he truly ready for tonight? Because the ECW that CM Punk was a part of and the ECW that Cactus Jack was a part of are two completely different breeds.
Very true, but Punk has always embodied the heart and soul of ECW, no matter what era. And we know he's got a big enough chip on his shoulder to want to prove that at any cost tonight.
What we should really worry about is what Cactus Jack plans to do to Punk's heart and soul tonight. Because if Cactus has his way, it won't be pretty. And it won't be for the faint of heart.
CM Punk ready to go to battle. Ready to stand toe-to-toe with ECW's infamous Cactus Jack.
A disturbed, violent man with his sights set on CM Punk.
From Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 287 pounds, Cactus Jack!
Whether it's in Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, Tokyo, Japan, or Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Cactus Jack is revered as the most sacred of all hardcore icons around the world. And with the Falls Count Anywhere stipulation tonight, he might just drag CM Punk all the way around the globe during this match. Two men who have no problem making a show of force to get their message across.
And there is no better stipulation in no better venue to make such a show of force than a Falls Count Anywhere match in the ECW arena.
Ladies and gentlemen, I have no idea what we're going to see in this match. I just know that if either man has their way, we'll be seeing someone standing tall over a bloody foe.
Well, don't be so sure the winner won't be a bloody mess, too. Cactus Jack may be violence personified, but CM Punk didn't become the best in the world by shying away from getting his hands dirty when the situation calls for it. And in Falls Count Anywhere, you best believe the situation definitely calls for it.
Oh, deafening blow to the chest. Boom!
Carefully measured knee drop.
And Cactus Jack is taking command of this one.
This is Cactus Jack's violent MO. Just continuing to wear down Punk with complete disregard for his well-being. Getting up on wobbly legs, but he'll soon be put back down.
He could be enjoying the moment too much, giving his opponent a lot of room to recover.
Bionic elbow to the crown of the skull. Fans have long awaited this showdown, as Punk and Jack's paths have never quite crossed.
Indeed, Corey. Around the time Cactus Jack was winding down his full-time career, CM Punk's career was just beginning. While Cactus did have a brief in-ring return as Mick Foley in 2006, it ended a few months before CM Punk's debut.
And in both of those cases, Father Time had a hand in determining who would be the better competitor. Tonight, we're getting both men in their prime, and I cannot wait to see the destruction that ensues.
And Cactus Jack is just so unpredictable. When you're in the ring with him, you never quite know what he's going to throw at you.
Well, I'd usually counter that you can't let Cactus get the chance to unleash his particular brand of insanity on you, but that's not a realistic possibility here. Punk just needs to do what he can to keep on Cactus and be even more unpredictable, if he can. Relentless violence is Cactus Jack's stock and trade, but it needs to be CM Punk's as well here. Oh, what a clothesline. As these two extreme legends brawl, I just have to sit here and appreciate the atmosphere that we are seeing Falls Count Anywhere in one of the most famous arenas in wrestling history.
Indeed, the ECW arena has been where many extreme icons have been created. And in these hallowed halls, two legends are currently doing battle. Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
Bam!
Double axe handle right on target. Oh, now this is a hockey fight.
Good reflexes from him there.
Flying hockey stick finds its target.
Counter by CM Punk. Turns that back on CM Punk.
Ooh!
Oof! Punk sidesteps out of that.
Down hard.
God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
Oh, no, hitting the bullseye with that chair.
Gets out of dodge.
Neck breaker after the shoulders down. CM Punk might have him. What a kick out by Cactus Jack. Hammerlock applied.
Clobbered with a clothesline.
Cover for the win. And he kicks out of the pin at one.
Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
What a hit from Jack.
Neater on the rocks.
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
And battling out in a very unsafe and precarious area.
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Has Cactus Jack delivered the exclamation?
Oh, no, I can't imagine what's going to happen next.
I can't wait to find out.
What happens next is anyone's guess.
I can't wait to see.
Steel, glass, pyro, electrical, so many things on that stage have the potential to do some serious harm. Now bringing the fight back into the ring. Taking the action to the outside.
Might be taking a breather here.
Introducing the steel chair into this match. Cactus absorbing some offense already. Almost an appetizer for this sadist. Torturing their opponent. So hard to defend yourself when you're flat on your back. Attacking the hamstring with knee strikes. Wrenches the arm.
And met with a right. Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Has Cactus Jack delivered the exclamation?
Drops the leg.
Violent artistry courtesy of Cactus Jack and CM Punk. That's what this bloodthirsty crowd clearly wanted. And now that is exactly what they are getting. At both of these men's expenses, physically and...
Watch out.
Looks like he's coming back in.
Oh. Sharp jab. Series of strikes to the back. It's just a beatdown.
And Punk just thrown out of the way. And here we go, returning to the ring.
Ow!
Punk looking to impose his will on his opponent, and a double underhook backbreaker. He wants him back up so he can knock him back down.
Check out the springboard. Did you see that? Propelled through the air.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Oh, knee lift.
Just like that, sent out of the ring.
Watch out.
Ducks out of harm's way. When we say high risk, this is the risk we are talking about.
And that could be the moment that changes the whole complexion of this match.
Has retrieved the kendo stick, and I can already feel the future welts forming.
That's just a beatdown.
He gets sent straight down to the floor. Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? And now it's back to the ring for Punk. He's leaving the ring now. No countouts to worry about. And Punk now looking for the pinfall. And the count doesn't even begin.
I don't know who's more shocked he just kicked out. The fans, us announcers, or his opponent.
Clothesline.
Ties their opponent up with a hammerlock.
Right into a lariat.
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might be too late. Check out the springboard.
Flying in like a missile.
Oh, the physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
Oh, I think the ring just moved.
Soaring out of the ring goes Punk.
Look at this. Whoa, look out. Showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
Just tossing that kendo stick with total disregard.
Back and forth, neither Punk nor Cactus Jack relenting. Talk about an absolute battle.
A battle of wills with both of these men showing the ultimate willpower.
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT.
Will that close Punk out?
And he tosses him back in now.
Cactus Jack looking for the double arm DDT. There's no chance you're coming back from another one of those. Cover. We have a cover.
2 count.
Cactus Jack once again thriving in the land of extreme.
Here is your winner, Cactus Jack!
Cactus Jack standing tall in the ECW arena. He and CM Punk just went to war.
One can only imagine how satisfied Cactus Jack must be with both the violence he just inflicted on Punk and the violence that Punk just inflicted on him. I imagine that for Cactus Jack, this win is just the icing on a particularly violent cake.
And for Punk, this loss is a disappointment he won't soon forget, if ever.
Oh man, that was wild. The results don't even matter when you're in the ring facing legends and matches you never thought possible. A win? A loss? Come on. It's about the moment here, and what a moment that was. Now that I got my ECW experience taken care of, I have my sights set on a man that many consider my dream opponent. Stone Cold Steve Austin. Despite our glaring differences, there's a lot of similarities between us. Give us a microphone and watch us captivate the audience.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
We do not back down from anybody, always ready to fight. Talking trash on an Attitude Era Raw against a prime Rattlesnake simply wasn't in the cards for my career, but at least with slingshot technology, I can make this match happen. All the respect in the world to Steve and every single achievement in his career, but trust that I'm going to bring the fight to him in a no-holds-barred match the second the bell rings. Austin wants to brawl all over the place? He wants weapons? Sounds good to me. Hell, I'm all for it after that fight with Cactus Jack. I've even got a special place in mind. A special arena in Chicago where we can have this all take place. Are you gonna back me up and try to take down Stone Cold? Or do you think Steve Austin has my number? No matter what you choose, I'm gonna do my best to take the head off the snake.
Son, you're looking at the best there is.
The best in the world, CM Punk.
Ready to try his hand at clobbering a rattlesnake.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
CM Punk has been in many epic battles, fought some of the all-time greats, but he's never faced a challenge like the Texas Rattlesnake.
But that's exactly what Punk came here for. He's not looking for a night off. Punk wants to test himself against a man who he thinks is one of the best to ever put on a pair of boots. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, but we'll see how Punk feels when those boots are stomping a mud hole in his chest.
CM Punk looks ready for this. I might even go so far as to say excited.
Well, it's not every day you get to tangle with a legend. Punk's dreamed of this chance to stare down Steve Austin. The Texas Rattlesnake is here, looking to hunt down CM Punk.
From Victoria, Texas, weighing in at 252 pounds, Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Steve Austin looks ready for a fight.
And he looks even more ready to teach CM Punk a lesson.
CM Punk wanted this. He wanted his shot against Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Well, you get what you ask for, Punk. A tall, cold can of whoop-ass is about to be opened up in that ring.
This is it. No holds barred between CM Punk and Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Talk about hard-headed competitors who insist on playing by their own rules. Austin and Punk would be a tag team made in heaven if either of them could stand working with somebody else.
But sometimes it's similarities like
They're
that
gonna stop
which
him,
breed the most
dump a
contempt.
mud hole in him,
At
let
last,
him
these
dry.
two Hellraisers get a chance to see who the biggest rebel in all of WWE is. Over a decade ago, these two men sat together for a very intense confrontation. During that interview, CM Punk claimed he would have thrived during Steve Austin's era, just as he did today.
Punk also claimed that there were more
Soaring. Good Lord. Taking flight.
a true sight to behold, only made better by that picture-perfect landing.
Sliding back into the ring. And now headed to the outside.
Is he gonna come out?
Going outside. What's he got planned here? Stone Cold takes the upper hand.
Punk has no answer for Austin's pure aggression right here.
There's no holds barred stipulation. Who do you think it favors? CM Punk or Stone Cold Steve Austin?
My money would normally be on Austin, who excels at ruthlessly stomping mud holes in the competition. But CM Punk is a very creative individual. Leave it to Punk to dream up the most dastardly
From the top.
Oh, and that mistake could change the complexion of this match.
Two men fighting right now that could not be any different when it comes to their backgrounds. Punk has often been a straight-edge antagonist, and Austin is forever known as a beer-swilling hero.
Yeah, these two would probably never hit the town together after a match, but there are so many other elements of their personalities that completely align. Both Punk and Austin are steadfast in their beliefs. They both love to fight more than anything and stand tall as icons in their respective eras.
It's almost like if they weren't so stubborn, they'd make the perfect tag team.
Austin wards the attack off. There's press. Hammered away.
Stone Cold showing Punk just how mean he can be.
He's looking for something. This could get dangerous.
The steel chair, a classic for very good reason. Pulling a shovel from under the ring, and this has grave implications.
Oh, my God.
Able to steer clear of danger there.
When asked about the locker room of Punk's prime, Steve Austin was a bit dismissive, saying he only need one or two moves to beat him. As for the top talent like Punk and John Cena, it would take, quote, 3 or 4.
Oh, look out. It's on now. Oh! Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Looks like a hockey fight's just broken out. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
Oh, God, right to the cranium. Oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
When asked about facing CM Punk, Austin claimed that he would push and prod to get the best out of Punk, to give Punk an even bigger mean streak than ever.
I'm not so sure that's humanly possible given the depths we've seen Punk sink to in order to secure a win, but I do not doubt the words of the rattlesnake. When you're in the ring against Austin, you have to be at your best, and CM Punk will certainly need to compete at his highest level to date in order to...
Austin going big! Stop! Austin got all of it! Austin going big! Stop! Is it enough to overcome Punk? Kick, win!
Stunner from Stone Cold!
That has to be the one that ends this.
He manages to kick out. What strength!
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
And you've got to wonder if desperation starts to kick in for Stone Cold or if he stays the course.
I expected this match to be hellacious, but Punk and Austin are truly outdoing themselves.
Yeah, this is a level of intensity we do not often get to see.
Differing in-ring styles from these two men. Punk is...
And following up with the pin. I am honestly at a loss for words right now. Connected hard with the calf kick. Making a hasty retreat to the outside. Some may consider this an act of cowardice, but I personally think it's strategic thinking.
Taking things back into the ring.
Oh, how about you take a shovel across your dome?
Hit on CM Punk.
Stone Cold comes out on top. CM Punk has been defeated.
Here is your winner, Stone Cold Steve Austin!
Stone Cold Steve Austin. Still the toughest, meanest SOB around. Even CM Punk couldn't get the better of him.
Just goes to show what a singular talent Austin is. CM Punk might be the best in the world. He might be tough as nails, but the Texas Rattlesnake is just a different kind of animal.
You got that right.
I have one last personal dream match that I'd like to make happen. And since I'm the one controlling the fancy fantasy time travel computer today, it's exactly what we're gonna do. He dominated the cruiserweight scene in WCW, then joined WWE, where he captured European, Intercontinental, and Tag Team Championships in short order. Eddie Guerrero was pure magic in the ring. And while I was still on the indie circuit, I watched Eddie return to WWE using his Latino heat to do the unthinkable. Capture the WWE Championship.
Eddie to the top rope. Frog splash! Frog splash!
Lying, cheating, and stealing his way to the top was the only way Eddie knew how to get things done, and the fans loved him for it. I always hoped that when the day came that I signed with WWE, I'd have the opportunity to perform with Eddie once again. But for now, we'll let Slingshot Tech make the impossible possible. Just like my matches against Cactus Jack and Stone Cold, who you choose is on you. No matter who you choose and no matter what happens in the ring, we're still cool. And Eddie Guerrero will forever be loved and missed. Viva lo Aso, my friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for a match many thought we would never see. Eddie Guerrero versus CM Punk.
Just listen to this ovation for the Second City Saint.
CM Punk just soaking it in, feeding off his hometown crowd.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
This is what Eddie knew he was walking into tonight. The loudest, most passionate ovation you may hear all year.
Yeah, Cole, but Eddie also knows you don't wrestle a crowd. Punk may be feeling invincible right now, but once that bell rings, it's just him and Eddie.
And when you face Eddie Guerrero, things get very real very fast.
This is an emotional matchup for CM Punk, and you better believe Eddie knows that already. These two briefly crossed paths before Punk joined WWE.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of respect between the two of them right now, but once the bell rings, I expect that to all go out the window.
Viva la raza!
Latino Heat!
From El Paso, Texas, weighing in at 228 pounds, Eddie Guerrero!
Just Look at that smirk on Eddie's face. He's eating this up, not being intimidated by all the noise, not being intimidated by Punk.
Eddie can match Punk with his technical ability, he can match him with his mental game, and he can match him on pure fighting spirit. And once upon a time, when they met in the ring before WWE, Eddie had the experience. You have to wonder if Eddie can exploit that and make Punk once again feel like a rookie.
You have to think that Eddie would love nothing more than to take the win from Punk here in front of his home crowd.
Yeah, Cole, but whenever CM Punk is in Chicago, he fights like a man absolutely possessed.
CM Punk squaring off against Eddie Guerrero. And just listen to this crowd here in Chicago.
They are feeling the heat indeed. The ring psychology we're about to witness from these two is something that will be studied for years.
Two men who met decades ago before either one reached their heights, but now Punk and Eddie are so evenly matched. This already might be a match of the year candidate.
Could be thinking about a power bomb. Way up there. Driven down power bomb.
CM Punk and Eddie Guerrero had a few matches with one another in 2002, which was less than 5 years from the top. Elbow drop. And Eddie feeling the groove here tonight in this match. Eddie ascending to the top.
Stalking from above.
Up high.
Missile drop kick.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Senton.
Latino Heat bringing a bit of a simmer to CM Punk as he starts to register some attacks.
Senton connects. Things now not going well for CM Punk.
Right now, it's looking like Punk is struggling to compete with Eddie's in-ring IQ.
Wants to finish this.
Up high.
Spectacular diving Hurricane Rana.
Quick reflexes so important in a match like this.
I know CM Punk, and the man was always confident that he'd reach the mountaintop.
Look out.
Oh, turned inside out. Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
And it's the ref who takes a hit there.
Things might be getting a little out of control.
Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Time now for CM Punk.
Foregoing any finesse now, instead choosing to trade these heavy shots. This is more like a barroom brawl between these two. Just emptying everything they've got now. All this heavy artillery is really adding up.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
From the top. Frog splash. Guerrero has this in hand now. You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And now Eddie has to shake that outcome off. He has to keep his mind on his opponent.
And a series of vicious stomps.
Smartly dipping out of harm's way.
Hammering down on a knee.
Eddie Guerrero firing up on the assault.
Right now, it looks like CM Punk is wilting to the intensity of Latino Heat.
Oof, kick finds it. Placed against the turnbuckles. Cha-ching! Step up Enziguri.
And Punk has got to feel like he did back when he was a rookie. He still doesn't know how to handle Latino Heat.
He's able to reverse it.
Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Jeez, he's trying to hold on. Oh, a couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Momentum is running away from Punk.
Punk's got to find a way to put his best foot forward here.
Head over heels with the Frankensteiner.
Oh, man. He didn't need that eyebrow anyway. Oh, man.
And it looks extra bad now as we see some blood pouring out. Look at him stumbling back up. Might have double vision.
Check out the springboard.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Ooh!
Oh, a kick. Wow. Eddie gets countered. Opportunity.
CM Punk completely dominant, and this will end things.
GTS connects.
That's gonna keep Guerrero down.
There's two. No way. No way.
I don't know where Eddie found the energy to kick out after that. It had to be complete instinct.
CM Punk thought that was enough. We thought that was enough, but somehow it didn't earn the 3 count.
Two men giving everything they have, their legacies, their pride, all on the line tonight.
Yeah, and neither Eddie or Punk look like they're willing to concede victory yet.
From the heavens, splash from the top.
And right into the cover.
2.
Eddie Guerrero upsetting Punk in his hometown.
Here is your winner, Eddie Guerrero.
You can hear how split the arena here in Chicago is right now. Disappointment, their hometown hero lost, and respect for Eddie doing what he does best.
Yeah, and it wasn't for lack of trying. Punk threw everything he had at Guerrero. But in the end, he just wasn't able to get the edge here.
Okay, I think that's going to do it for this part of the playthrough. We did the Fantasy Warfare matches, which are these ones here. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because starting next, on the next part of the playthrough, are the what ifs. It's what if he never left the WWE. So stay tuned for that here on the channel. We'll see you back here on the playthrough very soon for WWE2K26. Bye bye for now.